Hi there. So, what I have for us today is a relaxation. It's a really quick one, and it would be great to use anytime you could use a little break for your body. Maybe you've been doing a lot of activity or walking around or working a lot. You might also want to use it if you're trying to get settled in before bed and you're getting a little restless, or just anytime that it feels good to give your body a little rest and a little break. So, let's get started. I'm going to come over here to my mat. And I'm going to have us do a supported Shavasana type pose for this relaxation. If you do not have any of these props and you just kind of have any reason you don't want to lie in a reclined position, you can absolutely do this sitting up and doing the same kind of breathing that we're going to be doing and get the same relaxing benefits from it. If you're able to give yourself a support in some way, go for it. I'm going to show you how to do it with blocks and a bolster. You can get creative with some bed pillows and books that you might have at home to use for blocks and bolster, or you could even do this by propping up some pillows in your bed or on the couch to kind of have a supported, reclined lying position. All right, so for my blocks, I'm going to take one and leave it up high. I'm going to take one and put it on its middle height, and then I'm taking my bolster, which this yoga bolster is just a pretty firm, one. And I'm going to rest this on these two blocks so that they can support my weight as I lay down. And the reason we want to be elevated like this is as you get into the further trimesters, it's really not recommended to lie flat on your back. It's not safe for your body. It's not safe for the baby. The other option, I'll just do it right now, but you can always lay on your side, just like this. If you are laying on your side, laying on the left side would be recommended, but side lying is a much safer option to laying flat on the back in the later trimesters. All right, so I'm gonna scooch my bottom right towards the bolster. Gonna lay back and make sure I feel supported, and I'm actually gonna grab two more blocks to show you what we can do. If you're chilly for any reason, go ahead and snuggle up with a blanket. You could also even put this blanket somewhere else for your body. I'm going to use blocks for my arms. You could put it under your arms here if you had one for each side. You could also put it under the knees. Sometimes that feels good, and I even like to put my feet together in more of a supported butterfly legs or Baddha Konasana legs and recline that way. So however you can get super comfy, find a way to feel extra comfortable today. If you have the blocks, you can bring them and put them under your arms to bring the ground up to you for support. You could also put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, or both hands on your belly as a nice connection moment for you and baby. So wherever you are, we're going to start by just taking a nice full breath as deeply as feels comfortable. And that also depends on how large your belly is at this point. So take a nice deep breath in. Let it all the way out nice and slowly. You can even add a little sigh to it. Sometimes that feels good. Deep breath in. Let it all the way out nice and slowly. And try one more just like that. Deep breath in. And let it all the way out nice and slowly. Nice work. And then we're going to do a scrunch and release technique that really helps all the muscles both activate and get really relaxed really quickly. So we're going to start down at our feet. Depending how your feet are, you might want to kick them out, make them a little straighter if that's comfortable. But we're going to start at our toes. And as we breathe in, scrunch those toes, scrunch those arches of your feet, scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. And as you breathe out, relax all the muscles of the feet. And you can breathe out through your nose or your mouth. You can keep that sigh going as well and keep it a little vocal, whatever feels good. Then let's breathe in. Scrunch the muscles of our lower legs, our calves, all the way up to our knees. You can add the toes in again if you really want to. And then breathe out and feel the weight of the calves really relax into the ground. Make sure those knee joints are nice and loose. You're not clenching. Then we're going to do it again. Breathe in and scrunch the muscles of the upper thigh, maybe all the way up to the glutes. Scrunch, 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 scrunch. And then as you breathe out, relax everything. Feel the thighs, the glutes really sinking into the ground. Those muscles give us a lot of support throughout the day, especially during pregnancy with the added weight we have carrying around. Then we're gonna come to our belly. Now, we don't necessarily wanna really scrunch our belly in, especially when we're pregnant, but we can just put our hands on our belly and kind of connect with baby and breathe in. Feel the warmth of your belly. Maybe tuck in the muscles of the lower back a little if that's comfortable. And then as we breathe out, feel everything relax and have a lot of ease come into your body. Then let's come to our chest muscles and our shoulder muscles and our upper back. These muscles also get really tight when we're pregnant. They're doing a lot of extra work for us. So let's breathe in. Try to activate or scrunch up those muscles, the upper back, the shoulder, the chest. And then as you breathe out, let them relax. Feel them really sink in, especially if you're in this reclined position. Sink into the bolster. Then we'll come to our arms, and we're going to move kind of up our arms. So we're going to take our hands and make them into fists as we breathe in. Scrunch the forearms, tighten the elbows, scrunch all the way up the bicep, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, let everything relax, the fingers open. You can even give them a little wiggle. The elbows are nice and soft. The upper arms are just super relaxed. And then we're going to move up to our face. It's kind of hard to scrunch your neck, but we're going to scrunch all the muscles of our face. So breathe in, scrunch up your nose, scrunch up your mouth, scrunch up your forehead. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then as you breathe out, just let every muscle relax. You can even take your hands up to your face. Maybe do a little massage of the jawline, massage your cheeks, open and close your mouth. Nice work. Even massage all the way up at the forehead. A lot of times we hold a lot of tension in that forehead area. Nice work. And then we're going to do one more just like that, and then relax the whole body and take a few deep breaths. So we're going to breathe in, scrunch the feet, scrunch the arms, scrunch the legs, scrunch the back, scrunch everything, even the face. And then as you breathe out, just feel everything sink into the bolster, into the mat, whatever is supporting you today. Let everything go. Anything that was bothering you today, let it all go, and just kind of connect with your baby and be here for a couple moments with your body and your mind and your baby on the mat. We'll breathe in. Let it all the way out nice and slowly. Maybe hands on the belly, or one hand on the belly, one on the heart. Breathe in. Let it out nice and slowly. And one last time, one nice big breath in and all the way out. Nice work. If you had your eyes shut, go ahead and let them flutter open. And then we're going to safely and slowly get out of this position. If you're in an earlier trimester, it might not be so challenging. If you're in a later trimester, it might be. So you can just push up, but that can put a lot of strain on the belly. So I'd recommend kind of rolling onto one bent elbow onto the forearm. Push up from there, walk those hands up nice and slowly. Swing the legs around. And I hope that helped you feel relaxed, take a nice break out of your day, and you can go on with whatever else you have. Maybe it's you get to go off to bed or sleep, or maybe you have to start the day and you just did this to give yourself a nice relaxing vibe for the morning. Whatever it is, thank you so much for practicing with me.